Good afternoon. On behalf of Tracy and I, we would like to welcome you to Matthew's virtual Barmitzvah. As we don't need to point out the fire exits to you in case the fire bell rings, let's tell you about this afternoon's format. After my speech, we will hear a short speech from our Barmitzvah boy Matthew, following which we will head inside the house and Rabbi Gutentag will coordinate with Matthew the laying of part of his Sedra, Balak, along with the Haftorah. We will then have an address and presentation from Rabbi Friedman, followed by a memorable music finale from Chazan Avrami Freilich. The arrival of Matthew on the 24th of June 2007 took us all by surprise, as we were expecting him to appear some 6 weeks later. But we are all so pleased he has entered our lives early. My parents were holidaying on the River Thames, and Tracy's parents were busy in Glasgow, enjoying one of the longest days of the year. Matthew's infectious smile and outgoing nature has been an amazing magnet to other children. Lifelong friendships have been made on holidays in Israel, Malta and America, along with strong friendship bonds from his primary school at Kiva and now at Emmanuel College. Having only one bar mitzvah to plan, we started with possible themes some 3 years ago. Throughout the day, Tracy's innovative ideas would float into my email inbox, and later in the day I would be asked my thoughts. The venue was booked, and despite today's attire, the clothes, which were to be worn in shul, made it back from a shopping trip from America. But times have changed so rapidly since March 2020. Matthew still continued with his bar mitzvah lessons and willingly embraced every change of plan. The hardest change was giving up the wonderful roast potatoes which accompanied the bar mitzvah lessons at Chazan Avrami's mother's house. Some things cannot be replicated on Zoom. Yesterday, the shul in which my late father and I were bar mitzvahed in was finally reopened. We have witnessed so many of Matthew's friends innovating so wonderfully their special day, and whilst we could not have a large gathering, the day was truly magical. Matthew's hard work and commitment truly paid off. So many people have helped us along the way, but a special thanks for yesterday needs to go to Mark Gould and his facilities team, my fellow security committee members headed by Danny Green, Rabbis Friedman and Gutentag, and of course Chazan Avrami. This weekend is only the end of part 1. The celebrations will continue next year. Whilst I get to speak, the credits need to go to Tracy, who has excelled in coordinating so much of this weekend. Not only was Matthew extremely well turned out yesterday, but Tracy looked stunning in her elegant dress. I am also able to draw to a close the competition on our street as to who can receive the most deliveries during lockdown. I can declare that the Benn family were the winners. Turning to Matthew, Tracy and I are so fortunate to have such a handsome, bright and funny son who seems to be able to turn his hand to any sport. He has treated me to 3 years on the rugby touchline and has excelled at football and table tennis as well. In more recent times, the favourite lockdown sport has been swing down. When inside, the board games come out. Monopoly proves to be the favourite, but Matthew does have to gracefully accept second place. I will now pass you over to Rabbi Gutentag to introduce Matthew.
Welcome to Matthew's Bar Mitzvah. Mazel Tov to parents, to Tracy and to Bernard, and of course a very special Mazel Tov to Grandpa Leonard and to Grandma Sybil. Yesterday, as our shul opened for the first time in 3 months, what better welcome could we have had than to hear Matthew laning his parasha so professionally, so beautifully, his angelic, melodious voice. It was a beautiful welcome back. We're all going to have such memories of it. A bar mitzvah we shall never forget. It's a bit lonely here in the shul now, so let's go over to hear what Bernard has got to say back in their garden.
Hello friends and family, thank you all so much for tuning in from wherever you are in the world, including Scotland, Israel, Cyprus, America, Australia and those up the road. It has not been the bar mitzvah we had initially planned, but we are making the most of it. I would like to start off by saying a few thank yous. Firstly, to my teacher Avrami. Thank you so much for teaching me more than just my parsha. I have really enjoyed our lessons and getting to know you. Thanks for all your help and support. I would also like to thank Rabbi Friedman and Rabbi Guttertag for the help and words of wisdom. Also, many thanks to Edward, Howard and Jay for putting this production together. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents. Dad, I love spending time with you, whether it's beating you at football or table tennis. Now I am a man, I may even beat you at Monopoly. Despite me winning or losing, we always have a great time. Thanks for your help and support and in making this weekend a success, and I love you very much. Mum, you have put so much effort into making this weekend memorable for me. I love everything we do together and having a laugh with you. Thanks for all that you do for me, even though I do get reminded quite often that you don't run a restaurant. But I love you. I am so privileged to have two of my grandparents watching today. Grandpa Lenny in Glasgow. I love our chats about the Glasgow Rangers, and Grandma Sybil here in London, who even reads the sports pages of the Telegraph to keep me updated. I love you both very much. I was also fortunate to have known my Grandma Marlon and Grandpa Martin, who I know are both watching from above, and I should treasure all the amazing memories I have of you. With courtesy of Yad Vashem, I have twinned my Barmitzvah with a young boy named Mattatyahu Kat, who shares the same Hebrew name as me, meaning gift of God. Mattatyahu was Lithuanian, and sadly his family perished in the Holocaust when he was just 9 years old. He did not get to have a bar mitzvah, and his parents, Pinchas and Peshel, did not get to have the same nachas as my parents. I hope that we will do Mattatyahu prayer today. My parsha is Balak, which is the 7th parsha in the book of the Midbar Numbers. It is the story of Balak, king of Moab, and Bilam, son of Beor, coming together and to be as one. Like Balak and Bilam did, it was what we should do now. In times like these, we will need to help each other. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure we will see each other soon.
Well, thank you, Matthew. That was very good. The Hebrew name Mattisyahu and how you've twinned it with Yad Vashem, something phenomenal. And you're so right about community spirit, because we are part of a community, whether we're in your garden or at the shul. And if you are in your garden, keep your phone handy, because there may be a message coming through right now.
Oh, how embarrassing. This must be my mother.
Dad, tell
Yes?
Grandma it's a cardo tomorrow night.
Just wait, Matthew. Rabbi Friedman. What are you saying to us? We can be in shul in 5 minutes and we should stop recording at home? We can be in shul in 5 minutes and they're going to continue the Zoom in shul. Let's get changed. Go!
Come on, let's move!
Put your hands, Tracy. Well done. I'll take your hat. I'll take your hat.
I'll take the hat. Take it back.
In the boots.
Great speech, Charlie. Go inside. They're waiting for you.
Mark, have a nice to see you.
Yes. Muzzle off, guys. Muzzle off. You need to hurry. They're waiting for you inside.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you for everything. Matthew, tuck the shirt in. Come on, Matthew, quickly. I'm going this way. Come on, Matthew, go the right way. We can just sit ourselves here, it's fine. Made it. Go on, put your hat on, Tracy.
And you made it. Welcome. Mazel tov. Welcome. Come on, Matthew, without any delay. Come on. Let's get this Sefer Torah out. What an opportunity to be able to lay in shul for everyone. Come on. Take your tucks out. And up you come. Bar mitzvah boy. Matthew, up you come. Okay. Vayehi ben So, this is very exciting. We're going to take the Torah and we're going to open so that Matthew can lane for all his family and friends that are watching. Okay, so where does Shavi start, Matthew? Let's put you on the Here you go. How's it go? Where's it? How long was it? Do you remember? Yes. From here? Out of the one. Yeah, that one? No. How does it end? Yeah? So the first dedication that Matthew is going to lane Shavi, this is dedication to Grandpa Leonard. Grandpa Leonard, who's watching from Glasgow. So Grandpa Leonard couldn't be in shul yesterday, but this is as good as being in shul almost. So this is for you, Grandpa Leonard, a big mazel tov to you on Matthew's bar mitzvah. Matthew will be laning part of what he laned yesterday in shul. We're going from Shavi'i to the end of the Sedra.
Amen. Bayom balak balam lachana ekachacha amacho macha ulai shabeane alehim vakapot olim misham vayikach bala et bilam rosh hapo anishkaf alpanei yeshimon bayom belam balak v'neliva ze shiva misbechot v'chen liba ze shiva farim v'shiva elim vayas balak kasher amar bilam vayal pavai mizbeach Vaya belam kito bene Adonai levadrech et Yisrael v'la lakafan b'fan l'ra nechashi vayasher amit b'panav vayisa belam et einav vayar et Yisrael shochen lishmatav v'tihi alai ruach Elohim vayisa meshalo vayama ne'um belam beno bo ne'um hakef shetehai ne'um shomei ha'imrei al yodei Hashem achazeh shaday achazeh nofel geleinayim matovi wahalecha Yaakov mishknatecha Yisrael k'lechalin b'tayik ganot aleina v'kalin nata Adonai karazim elemayim yezamayim midaleyav v'zarom b'mayim rabim ve'arom me'agag mako v'tinasei machato El Motzion Mitzrayim Ketafot Trem Lo Yocha Goyim Sarab Ve'asmotehem Yigarem V'chimsav Yamchas Kara Shachav Kari Egeravi Mi Yikimenu V'barachecha Baruch Orech Arer V'yichaf Bala El Balam V'yispo Et Kapav V'yom Bala Kabalam Lakov V'yavav Lakarticha והנה ויראת אברך זה 3 פעמים ותברח לך מחומך אמרתיך ביתך ביתך והנה מנך אדוני מכבוד ויאמר בלעם הבלק הלא גם מלאכיך ששלחת אלי דיברתי לאמור אם יתני בלק מלוא ביתו כסף וזהב לא יוכל לעבור את פי אדוני לעשות טובה או רע מליבי אשר ידבר אדוני אותו אדבר ועתה הנני הולך לעמי לך יעשך שיעשה העם הזה לעמך באחרית הימים וישמח שלום ויאמר נאם בלע בנו בונם הגף שתעי נאם שומע אמרה יודע דעת היום מחזה שאתה יחזה נופל גלעיניים אני ולא אתה אשרני ולא קרוב דרך כוחם יעקב וגם שבט מישראל ובחס פרטי מאבק קרקע כמשת והיה אדם ירשע והיה ירשע שעיר יבוא וישע שחיו ויד מיעקב ועבד שרד מהם וירא עמלק וישמח שלום ויאמר ראשית קיים עמלק ואחריתו עדי עובד וירא תקני וישמח שלום ויאמר איתם אשר בך ותשים בצלח קינך כי אם יהיה לברך עד מה שתשבך וישמח שלום ויאמר אוי מי יהימה משמואל ושים מיד כתים וינו אשר והנה עבד וגם הוא עדי עובד ויקום בלעם וילך וישב למקומו וגם בלך עלה דרכו וישב ישר בשתים ויכל העם לזנות הבנות מאב ותקרן עליו לזכר ההן ויאכל העם וישתחוו להן ויצמד ישראל לבלק פה ויכעס אדוני בישראל ויאמר אדוני אל משה קח את ראשי העם והוקע אותם לאדוני נגד השמש וישוב חרון אף אדוני מישראל ויאמר משה אל שוטי ישראל הגיש איש עכשיו הנצמדים לבלק פה והנה איש מבני ישראל בא ויקרב ולחץ המדברית לעיני משה ולעיני כל בני ישראל והמה בורחים פצע אוכל מועד והיה פנחס בן אלעזר בן אהרון הכהן ויקום מתוך עדה ויקח רומה בידו ויבוא האיש אשר קרבה ויתקוף שניהם את איש ישראל והאישה קבצה ותעשה המגפה מעל בני ישראל ויהיו המתים במגפה 24 אלף.
Mazel tov on beautiful laning. Matthew, Mazel tov. Misha Beirach, Havosein Abraham et Yaakov. V'barech es ha-bachor ha-Barmitzvah Matis Yohu Gershom ben Rab Doma Shalom Torah Yom. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yivarech oso v'yesavim v'imo v'yesavim v'savos v'eskol mishpachto v'yishlach baracha v'haslacha b'chol ma'asirav im kol Yisrael ha'echav v'nomar amen. Mazel tov. Hold on to that, please. So now Matthew is going to read from his Haftorah as we put the Sefer Torah away. Yes. And we're going to dedicate the Haftorah not only to Grandma Sybil, who's watching from home, but to Matthew and to all family and friends watching on Zoom. This Haftarah is dedicated to everyone watching today. Big mazel tov to you all. I'm going to continue speaking for 20 more seconds while he has a drink and replenishes his voice. Okay, Matthew. Give it all you've got now, Matthew.
והיה שארית יעקב בקרב עמים רבים כתוב מאתנאי כביבים על עשב אשר לא יקבל לאיש ולא יאכל לבני אדם והיה שארית יעקב בגויים בקרב עמים רבים קראי והמות כבבית רצון השם עבר ורמז וצרף ואין מצל תרום ידך שריך וכל אויביך יחריצו והיה ביום ההוא עם אדוני וקראתי סוסך מקבך ועבדתי מעקבותיך וקראתי ערי ארצך והרסתי כמבשריך וקראתי כשפים מידיך ומעוננים לא ילך וקראתי פסילך ובשבותיך מחבך ולא תשתחווה עוד למעשה ידיך ונטשתי אשריך מחרבך והשמדתי עריך ועשיתי באף ומחמה נעקרת הגויים אשר לא שמעו שמינית אשר אדוני אומר כמרי ותרים ותשמענה גבוהות קולך שמעו הרים את ריב אדוני בביתנים מוסדי ארץ כי ריב לאדוני עם עמו ועם ישראל יבקח עמי עשיתי לך ומעלתיך ענה בי כי העלתיך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים פתיתיך ואשלח לפניך את משה אהרון ומרים עמי זכנה מה יעש בלק מלך מואב ומנה אותו בלם מבוא מדרשתים עד הגלגל למה דס את קולות אדוני במאי קדם אדוני הקיב להם הדרום הקלמנו בעלות בגלים בני שנה היצא אדוני ולפעלים ברבבות נחל שמן היתן בחרי פשי פרי ביתני חטאת נפשי הגיד לך אדם הטוב ומה אדוני דורש ממך כי מסות המשפט אהבת חסד והעשה הלכת עם אלוהיך
Mazel tov! 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 Hey lanu, ya hey lanu, ya hey lanu, kol lechol Yisrael. Ya hey lanu, ya hey lanu. Mazel tov to Matthew on his wonderful laning. Mazel tov Tracy, Mazel tov Bernard, Mazel tov to grandparents, family and friends. We're going to put the Sefer Torah back, and then he is going to hear from Rabbi Friedman. Eitz Chaim Hi, Lama
Hi, please can you leave Matthew a message? You can do it either via email or on the HGSS Facebook link. The details will follow. Hi, please can you leave Matthew...
Mazel Tov, Matthew, that was amazing. Amazing yesterday, amazing today, amazing every little piece of the way. And Mazel Tov, Benn and Tracy, to orchestrate that and to lead us all to believe that everything was happening in two venues and to be told, really it was, at last minute, to be told that this would happen here. This is a miracle. And I think, Matthew, that the miracle that you have performed for us this weekend is a miracle that goes way beyond your bar mitzvah. I have a sneaking suspicion that it might have been on account of your bar mitzvah and Dad's insistence that we all got to daven in shul this Shabbos, us and so many other shuls. So Yasher Koach, Mazel Tov to Grandma Sybil, Mazel Tov to Grandpa Lenny in Glasgow, and of course we remember and we know that Grandpa Martin is very much, synonymous with the shul and very much here, although he's passed on, is not with us physically, but very much with us today, shepping nachas from you and yesterday, your amazing laning, and of course, Grandma Marilyn as well, who is not with us physically, but very much with us spiritually today, shepping nachas and enjoying every moment of your amazing laning. Now, we've done a lot of prep ourselves, Matthew, in terms of understanding how this was going to look today. Now, when a couple of years ago, we lived in Canada, and they would describe the bima as bases. So you would have first base, second base, depending on where the wardens would stand. But you and I know that we've had to prepare for this weekend because it's a whole new formation. Because we can't have everybody standing next to one another due to social distancing. And so you taught me, just last Shabbos, you taught me how a football field works because you're a big Spurs fan. So in football, I now know the different formations between 4-2-4 and 4-3-3 and 4-3-2-1, blah stuff. Everything can work. But here's now the way that people need to know that our bimmer works for social distancing. You have what were previously three who were playing midfield. One had to go out wide, and then he disappears before the next one comes from defense, and then he can watch the goals. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, but anyway, you did a fabulous job, and I know why, because shul is in your blood. Between Garnet Hill shul in Glasgow that Grandpa Lenny is so much a part of, to this shul that you're fourth generation, Grandpa Martin Oliver Shalom, who was Chatan Bereshit just after Dad's bar mitzvah. I mean, you are shul. I mean, your parents giving you a wonderful Jewish education at Emmanuel, and your parents so dedicated. I mean, I know that we're safe in shul because, Dad ran in after that video, but Dad, the cameras can't see now, but Dad's actually outside on security, making sure that we're okay. So thank you, Dad. Dad's actually here. Dad, thank you for week in, week out, making sure that we are able to daven together, that we are safe. And Mom, we know that mothers are responsible for providing the faith factor. Mom for years has been dedicated to emunah. Emunah, women dedicated to religious Zionism, for women's issues in Israel. Mom's been working for emunah, volunteering for emunah. And so everything about your life, Matthew, the values that your parents have given you, Jewish education, shul life, securing our physical lives, and securing our spiritual faith, you have all the ingredients to be able to succeed as a young Jewish adult. So I want to say to you, Mazel Tov, and may you take these gifts that your parents have given you and take them into your Jewish adulthood. Today you've been twinned as well with a little boy who was unable to celebrate his bar mitzvah because he perished in the Shoah, Matityahu Katz. And I'm going to firstly, before I present to you the Siddur and Chumash from the Shul, I'm going to present to you this certificate from Yad Vashem. And we remember Matityahu Katz today. And now, just before I present you your certificate and Siddur and Chumash from the Shul, I'm going to offer you the traditional words of blessing. Yisimcha lehem ke'Ephraim v'chemenashe, may God make you like Ephraim and Menashe. Yivarechecha Adonai v'shmerecha, may God bless you and may He guard you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, may God shine His face to you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may God turn His face to you and grant you peace. On behalf of Rabbi Batya and myself, Rabbi Rebbetzin Guten Tag, Chazan Avrami and Rachela, Chair James, the honorary officers and council, and staff. And I want you to know the staff are doing a fabulous job. Edward behind the scenes here, pulling all of this together today. And we couldn't do any of this without the wonderful staff that we have here at Norris Lee. I present you with your Siddur and Chumash, and pray that you will continue to 5th, 6th, 7th, many generations of proud Norris Lee family, Norris Lee members. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov.
Hi, Matthew here. Please leave me a message by email or on the HES Facebook link. Details to follow.
Is this okay position? You're in midfield. Okay, so we're going to leave you with a song, which is really a blessing, not just to you, but to your parents, to Tracy and Bernard. It's actually a blessing that we use. The women say this as they light their Shabbos candles every Friday night. We say, "V'zakeni legadel banim uvnei banim." We should merit to bring up generations of children that will go in the correct way. Umei irim es ha'olam, they should light up the world. But Torah, the mitzvahs, the Torah, and good deeds and mitzvahs, and you should have much and much nachas from him.
Umeirim es ha'olam, b'Torah u'masim tovim, u'bechol meleches avodas haboreh. Umeirim es ha'olam, b'Torah u'masim tovim, u'bechol meleches avodas haboreh. Umeirim es ha'olam, b'Torah u'masim tovim, u'bechol meleches avodas haboreh. Umeirim es ha'olam, b'Torah u'masim tovim, u'bechol meleches avodas haboreh.
So, Matthew, not only were you the first bar mitzvah boy in the country probably to come back and do his bar mitzvah in shul after lockdown, but Matthew, most boys have either had a bar mitzvah in shul or had a bar mitzvah on Zoom. Both great. Matthew's had a bar mitzvah in shul and on Zoom, and had all the rabbis and the chazan present both in shul and on Zoom. So you are a very lucky boy. Hashem should continue to shower mazel upon you always, and we will be watching all the way along to see and get nachas from you as you achieve great things in your life. So on behalf of all of us here at the shul, wishing you, Matthew, once more a huge mazel tov. Well done for learning under the circumstances. You did amazingly, as Rabbi Friedman said. Mazel tov to your parents and grandparents once again, and we look forward to celebrating many, many more good times with you together in the future. Amen. Mazel tov.